Welcome back to my channel, guys. A manga post World War II. Welcome back again to my channel, guys. I'm actually watching an anime movie post World War II, where there will be a different scenario, which I'll also review probably today. But this one's a manga that's releasing in Shonen Jump. This only one chapter. Time of recording. By the time this product releases, there'll probably be a second chapter. But it's called Do Retry by Jun Kirarasaka. So pretty good series, to be honest. I read it a few days ago, so it's not completely fresh in my head, but I still remember most of the first chapter. Now, before anything, guys, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel, give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing, and you guys can follow me here on social media as well. In the description below, you guys can watch or see all the different stuff you can follow me in, as well as other playlists that you guys can check out here in this in this channel. So okay, do retry. Uh, Post World War II. For those who forgot World War II history, it was essentially Germany against the world for a while, joined hands with both Italy and Japan. And Japan was really the reason, at least history dictates. So there's obviously now proof that it was maybe the U.S. who was trying to make a reason, but um, history dictates that Japan attacked the U.S. and that's why the U.S. came into World War II. So Japan was also the one country that got affected the most. Um, got shot with a bunch of bombs, atomic bombs. Only country that has been attacked by atomic bombs in history. So yeah, I guess in a little nutshell, that's the history of World War II. At least the stuff that we need to know, because this is actually setting in Japan. And we follow the story of a boy who's very proud of his dad. He used to be a boxer, but now he's part of the war. And this is 1945. Well, they do a year jump, and it's now 1946. Other foreigners are basically um, trying to reform Japan. They're in the area. There's a lot of poverty. There's a lot of people like him who are left orphaned, that his parents have not returned, or he doesn't know if he's even alive, and they're just kind of surviving with what they can. So um, in all of this, he has a sister who she is a lot stronger than he is. And I don't know if that's very important in the story itself, but she is a lot stronger than he is. But she's sick at this point, and I think they say it's tuberculosis, and she's spitting out blood. And he had gotten his hands in some items that essentially were gonna help him sell them, get some money, and not just for food, because she hasn't eaten in weeks, but also hopefully at this point now that he's learning that she's sick, for some medicine. We see a lot of the what the war did to Japan. One thing, doctors being extremely um, horrible with who they're gonna heal, and they're like, "You're of many people who need my help in this industry right now, and I can't help every single person." And he straight up tell them, like, if you have the money, then come back. It's cruel world, but essentially that's what it came to, and there's a lot of people suffering, and even people like doctors who should not been have been struggling with money is also struggling. So that's why he himself is now being extremely stingy of who he helps. Well, he gets beaten up. The items are stolen by a group of adults who are ganging up on kids. And essentially, we also learn that there's a lot of theft going on. There's a lot of people like these adults who think it's basically, what's this term? Something fittest. Anyways, where basically the strongest survives, and um, they're okay with stealing stuff from even kids. So they go and steal stuff. He goes back and tries to pick a fight with these adults, and it doesn't really go well. But one thing that he has is that he doesn't give up. He learned that from his dad. well, if he's taken down, then he needs to get up and keep on trying. Well, what seemed to be like a rich guy comes into the scene and breaks up the fight and basically takes him for a walk and tells him that he can be a boxer and he wants him to make him a boxer. Um, and that's really kind of how it ends. It's kind of very weird how this guy just comes into the picture. Um, or maybe I missed some foreshadowing that I don't know, but yeah, he just kind of bursts in and takes them under his wing. So now he's going to be a boxer. That, in a nutshell, is the first chapter. It's a very good chapter. I like the whole World War II post um, history behind it, just because, yeah, Japan was doing horrible things. And they were. I don't think no one can go against at this point. Um, China was suffering, but also a lot of other countries around the areas as well in the Asia continent were suffering because of Japan's control. And but at the same time, a lot of people that were fighting for Japan were in a way brainwashed into doing it and thinking that it was okay to do it, as well as whenever we the US attacked them and left them very much with almost nothing. There was a lot of consequences that they had to and struggles that they had to come up with and live through. And I don't think that is spoken too much about, um, because at the end of the day, a lot of those people that were attacked were innocent people, were people that they were just following rules, following uh, the oppression that they themselves were also living. I mean, they had no other way. They had to follow. Same thing with a lot of Germans. A lot of Germans, it was either you die or you fight for the cause. And I think so many revolutions and um, wars that have been fought in that we've won or other countries have won, we kind of dismiss the whole, well, what if you were in the other side? Like, how would you have seen this? Like the US Revolution, right? It was like, join us or die. Um, and we see it as such a proud thing to do, but at the end of the day, in the eyes of someone else, it was rebellion and it was bad. So I like the historical aspect of this series. Well, I guess that's the bell is saving me. I need to go now to my class. But thank you guys so much for watching this. Check it out on Shonen Jump. Give some love to my channel by commenting, liking, and sharing. And I will see you guys next time. Like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.